Yo guys, what's good, what's happening, and what's going on? I got all my shit, gotta grab my laptop. Today's a work day and stuff and junk. So, been an interesting week. As for a house update, guys, looks like insurance ain't doing shit for me. They cannot, for some reason, link the house damage to the water main damage and said there is frig all they can do to accommodate. I expected this, you know. You pay out the ass for insurance. When it comes time to use it, they got guys called insurance adjusters whose main job is to find a reason not to pay you. So that being said, I expected this outcome, which is fine. I've already called my contractor. He's working on a deal now. We're gonna have them gut the bathroom, completely gut the bathroom. Every single panel in there is coming out. Every single counter, everything's coming out and getting thrown in the garbage, and the entire bathroom is getting rebuilt. I'm fine with that. That was the original plan. That's what originally I wanted to happen. It's just when I called the guy in to do the work, he said, yeah, no, call your insurance. He wasn't giving me a quote till I called my insurance. And I'm like, what the frick, man? Just how much do you want? 15, 10, 20,000? Let's go. Let's get shit done, you know? But no, they wanted insurance. So I did what they said. Called the insurance company. Got denied. Well, it wasn't a denial of claim. Basically, he suggested I don't follow suit with it and just terminate the claim now. So that's what we're doing. We're terminating the claim and then going our merry way to handle this on our own, which I am fine with. Now, when's that work getting done? I don't know. My contractor's currently really busy with other jobs, so we'll see. We'll see. Last Thursday? Yeah, last Thursday. I go out, my friend Jen and her dad invited me on the boat. He's got a great big 26-foot, sorry, just gotta grab some shit and throw it in the bin. He's got a 26-foot cabin cruiser, real nice boat. Invited me out to go fishing in a location on Nipissing I've never been to before, called Fish Bay. What time is it right now? Oh yeah, I can go. Anyway, takes me out to Fish Bay. So we're out there, we park up somewhere, casting. Nothing. Now, prior to that, oh man, I don't know how this is gonna work. I gotta put you guys on the tripod mount. My friend Jen stuck one of these in my truck. Tripod mount. Let's see how well this works. It's been a while since I've done a drive. Whee! All right, that works fine. Cool. All right, let's get this truck fired up. So yeah, my friend Jen decides to pack us a lunch, like some food to bring along. That's pretty sweet of her, right? Except the one thing she brought on the boat that you never bring on a boat. Guys, do you know what it is? If not, it's bananas. Bananas are... Why is my camera on the back of my truck having a freaking conniption right now? I don't know what the shit's going on with that thing. My backup camera on my my truck has been giving me issues, and I don't know why. Anyway, so she brought sandwiches and cheese and cherry tomatoes and, of course, bananas. I told her, I said, that's bad luck. You can't bring bananas on a boat, especially when we're fishing, because what the shit is going on with this? Anyway, so we're out there, we get out there, we go fishing and stuff, right? We're having a good time, all that fun stuff. You know what? Let's see if I can flip this thing around. We're going fishing, we're having a good time and all that. Didn't catch anything because, well, bananas on the boat. That's a major no-no. And then now we're heading back. Now we're heading back to Fish Bay to dock the boat. It's like 10 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock at night. It's getting dark. Starting to have a hard time seeing our way through. Basically got to navigate by the buoy lines. When all of a sudden the engine just cuts out. Okay. Jen's dad's like, what the frick? Fires the boat back up. It starts running again. He starts giving us some throttle and it cuts out again. Now he's turning the key and we can't get this thing to start. Now, we are looking at, like I said, a 26-foot cabin cruiser. Not exactly a boat you can jam an oar in the water and paddle it. The motor doesn't fire, you're pretty much screwed. So we're doing some diagnostics on the boat, trying to figure out what the problem is, when all of a sudden her dad goes down and he hits the can, the fuel can, the fuel tank. Ting, 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 super hollow. We have no gas. We are stranded on the boat. In the dark, on a Thursday night, everybody's sleeping, they got work on Friday. What the frick do you do? So I call out to a couple towing companies, they have nobody on the boat, on the lake. I call out to the cops, I call the OPP because they usually have a boat on the lake. First question said, do you have food and water? Shit, yes we do. I guess we're spending the night on the water. We have no way to get this boat to shore, and even if we did, it's very dangerous in the dark. You don't know where there's rocks. You know, you hit the wrong thing, you're done. So her dad ends up finding a flare gun that he had on the boat, fires a couple flares in the air. We're still waiting. All of a sudden around the corner comes a tinny with two young lads from Hamilton, and they saved the day. I filmed the clip. Check it out. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? So Came out fishing with my friend Jen and her dad, and we're down here at Fish Bay when all of a sudden the boat ran out of gas. We're in the middle of Lake Nipissing. So luckily, Jen's dad had a flare gun on board, fired a couple shots off, and these nice young gentle in this 15 horsepower tinner are giving us a tow back to the marina. We're in a 26-foot cabin cruiser, and this little tinner is doing a great job of pulling this beast around.
Mitch.
Yeah, his name's Mitch from Hamilton. If you know him, buy him a beer. You should buy him a beer, because we nearly died tonight, guys. There was werewolves on the beach, otters, salmon squanches. It was crazy. I was scared, a little excited. My nipples are hard. Anyway, talk to you guys later. So yeah, we ended up making it home. We were fine, everything was good. But man, oh man, oh man, never trust a fuel gauge on a big boat. Fuel gauge showed half a tank. That's why her dad never bothered filling it. He's like, oh, we got half a tank. We're not gonna really be cruising much. We're just gonna go out for a rip and park up for a while, and then come back. Like, you know, 5-minute drive, done and done. Turns out fuel gauge didn't work. So that's the thing. And then, like I've been mentioning on previous videos, this weekend was the block party in town. So Jen and I went to that. We weren't gonna go at first because the weather was kind of kife that day. It was pretty bad. It was really, really wet and rainy and stuff. But we decided, you know what? The rain subsided, the sun came out. Let's get suited up, get all pretty, go down there and get all drunk. And yes, guys, I did film down there. And here are some clips from that. All right, guys, down here at the block party. I'm down here with my friend Jen.
Hi.
Or should I call you my friend? Anyway, guys, we're down here at the block party. As you can see behind me, tons of people. Welcome to the North Bay block party. Behind me over yonder, the band stage. And in my hand, a cold frosty. Jen's having some sort of a peach schnapps thing. So we're gonna get white girl wasted, and then we gotta walk home. Texas two-step home. All right, peace out.
4x4.
Yeah, could be 4x4. We're gonna get picked up by the cops. All right, guys, I'm solo 5,000 right now, on the hunt for beer. It is the way. So we're gonna go over here to the beer tent. I'm gonna grab another beverage. Cup's empty. And yeah, we have plenty of options behind us. Plenty of options. Not sure what we're gonna get into, but we're gonna get into something. Let's check out this, no, that's wine. Let's get into some Gateway Brewery. Gateway City Brewery is pretty good. We'll try that out. You in on this?
No, I'm good, man.
You're good on this? All right, cool. All right, we're gonna get some Gateway. Alrighty, guys, we just hit up
And also,
the beer tent for Gateway. We're rocking some 626. I don't drink very often, but when I do, I drink a lot. I don't know how the audio is coming through. I hope it's pretty good, but yeah, we're rocking some 626 from Gateway Brewery, local beer store. Buddy thought I was filming in front of me. Didn't realize I was selfie filming. Well, welcome to being a vlogger, right? All right, we're gonna go back to the concert. Not sure what this band's called. It's like Rubber Tires or some shit. I'm gonna navigate my way through the audience here. There we go. We made it back. We made it. All right, guys, we're down here watching the Truth. Yeah, the Truth. So, as you can see, it's been a pretty interesting week so far. Pretty interesting week indeed. Been hanging out with my friend Jen a lot lately because, well, she's friggin' awesome. We have fun together. We can be ourselves together. We talk about whatever and we do whatever. We just enjoy life. I've mentioned her in the past where we would go fishing. Like, I've known her, guys, for like a year and a bit. Like, honestly, a year and a bit. I met her in what? Oh, God. I want to say October or November of 2023. I believe that, yeah, around then. She came out the pool one night. We all hung out. We had a good time. My buddy, well, probably not my buddy anymore, but whatever. He was interested. I was interested. He really wanted her. I didn't react. I was like, all right, fine. You know, I just finished getting out of like a relationship. So if he really, really wants her, I'll just back down and not voice how I felt about her. So yeah, true story. Like, I actually liked her a lot. Was interested in pursuing something more than just friendship at the time, but he really wanted to get with her, and you know, being the nice guy that I am, I was like, all right, fine. You can friggin' get in there like swimwear. I won't. Oh, frig! No wonder why this thing's moving. I didn't have you guys locked in. Now you are. And then you think things are great in a relationship, and turns out social media, man. Social media will show you things that people can portray something on social media, right? Like they're happy and they're a happy couple and stuff. You never know what's going on behind closed doors until you do. So they weren't happy. So then we started hanging out, and yeah, that's why now we hang out a lot. And then we went to the Bay Block Party, we went to Rib Fest a while back, we did a bunch of fun shit. It was a good time, and more good times to come. And I know, guys, Adam, you said you weren't gonna get a girlfriend. You know what? I wasn't planning on any of that. See, that's the thing. When you're looking for a girl, you're just gonna pick anything. When you're not looking and something sweet falls on your lap, you go for it. Now, is my buddy still my buddy? No, I'm pretty sure he hates me right now, and whatever. You know, it's not like we hung out a bunch, but the way she goes, man. But that's okay. Friends come and go, guys. Friends come and go. And after 2020, after COVID, let me tell you, people learned a new skill set called use your friends for whatever they can. And that's why friends are coming and going a lot more quicker these days. But anyway, guys, I'm almost at work, so I'm going to chime out right now. We'll chime in after work, and we will go from there. All right, peace out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.